All is fair in love and chores. Tips and tricks to make it through the critical first year of marriage coming up next. Welcome future brides, grooms, and newlyweds. I'm Harmony Krieger, your host for nuptialstv.com, your online guide to planning your wedding and beyond. On this edition of Nuptials TV, we will be covering those dreaded household chores. Now, division of household chores is something that sounds very simple until it happens. Newlyweds are often surprised to find that the division of household chores is something that can be very difficult to work out. Often, this aspect of who is responsible for what chores is taken for granted. Now, I'm going to give you 5 helpful tips on dividing the household chores. Number 1, you need to work on a compromise where both of you can live with the condition of your home without feeling like you have to do what the other person says. Number 2, divide the chores by who likes to do them best. One spouse may rather do the laundry than mowing the lawn, so pick the chore that suits you best. Split the chores up that you are neutral about. Pick numbers, do rock, paper, scissors, or just divide them equally down the middle. Number 3, try to do more than your fair share of the duties. While this sounds counterintuitive, considering you are supposed to be splitting the chores equally, you may find that your spouse will also adopt this approach, making it easier on both of you. This approach will only work when you have formally divided the household tasks. Otherwise, one spouse will be doing a majority of the chores. Number 4, try to always keep perspective. Remember that you didn't marry your spouse for their housekeeping abilities. So while dirty dishes are irritating, it shouldn't be the end of the marriage. And number 5, most importantly, communicate, communicate, communicate. After 1 month of dividing the chores, sit down with your spouse and candidly review the situation. You may be surprised to hear what each other have to say, but keep in mind this is an ongoing process and that over time the process will become easier and you will be better off for creating positive patterns and opening up the communication lines in the beginning. Thanks for watching nuptialstv.com. I'm your host, Harmony Krieger. Best of luck, newlyweds. Now try to enjoy the journey together, not just the destinations.